I am personally back in area and able to enjoy a little extensive decompression time with some Schmidt's Red Ale. I'm not sure exactly what the content of that is, but it's nice and definitely hits a spot right now. In a little while, I'm going to fire up this Room 101 cigar, small Toro. It'll be fitting for the elements and current location. A lot of folks may recognize this as the Huckleberry Woodchuck logo. And while I really don't currently use handkerchiefs very frequently, when I do, it's usually just a solid color. I don't usually go in for patterns and suits, etc. You know, we have some field handkerchiefs that we've been using from time to time, but it would be nice to add something to a sport coat or a blazer, and this would probably be fitting. This is going to be my personal first Huckleberry Woodchuck, and as probably a lot of folks may know, it can be a relatively difficult item to obtain and secure. They have a tendency to sell very quickly, and it's usually just limited stock. Now, in this case, it arrived promptly. The packaging is, pretty basic. It's actually kind of nice, a little on the rustic side. Plain paper with their logo wrapped in regular twine. Looks like comes with a card, verification card, that indicates what it actually is, and with their information on the back. Don't really need to cut the twine. It's loosely fitted. And in this case, this would be what is referred to as a salmon colored handkerchief. I believe it is linen and cotton, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if that's what's indicated here. I know it's just called Salmon Solid Paisley Fractal with green thread, and 5 of 12 apparently. Apparently that's the limited run for these. The measurements for this are just at about a little over 11 inches and just a little over 11 inches, so almost exactly square, about 11 1/4 inch by about 11 1/4 inch, or an eighth, thereabouts. The material itself is light. Actually, I was anticipating something a little heavier and maybe more difficult to put into a pocket, especially sports coat or blazer. Even a suit pocket would fit very nicely. The stitching is, I don't know exactly what type of stitching this is called, but it is quite attractive. I like the fact that it stands out a bit. Looks like there's tacking, if that's the right term, again, around the edges, around the borders. It does have the Huckleberry Woodchuck logo on a tag that is stitched onto the edge. And quite frankly, this Paisley, they refer to it again as a Paisley Fractal, is a bit distinctive. I like the fact that it has one pattern here, and then it changes to another pattern, and then it seems to go back to another pattern. Don't know what the actual origin of this is. It could be, obviously it's from a larger swath of cloth, but you can feel the separation between the two sides. But again, the diagonal stitching across the center helps to keep everything together. And of course, there is also some type of bar tack here on the reverse on the salmon side, and of course that is on both corners as well. So interesting. We'll take this not necessarily into the field, but we'll see how it wears and tears, so to speak. So salute.